Option 3, maximize your earning potential. You may choose from a selection of physical or digital packages which position you to generate cash flow monthly and weekly through our dual system compensation plan. These packages are income-producing assets and position you to generate multiple streams of income. Here are just a few. Whether you choose Bronze, Silver, Gold, or VIP, you will earn a 10% direct commission on personally sponsored affiliates who also choose a package. You'll earn a 3% direct commission on your second generation and 2% on your third. Then there's the Dual Team. Anytime anyone within your organization acquires gold, business packages, electronics, or cryptocurrency products, there is a unit value attached to it. Each time you accumulate 50 units on one team and 25 units on the other, you receive dual team payouts which continue to infinity. The payout is as much as €80 based on your package, and you can earn up to 180,000 payouts per week. You may also participate in our dual team matching bonuses. As people within your organization generate dual team payouts, you earn generations of matching bonuses per week. And Carrot Bars doesn't stop there. We also provide long-term team building incentives with awards like Rolex watches, Mercedes-Benz cars, even a luxury villa built for you anywhere in the world, debt-free.
We've had I called about 7 different items there, all delivered within 6 of them delivered within 1 fiscal year. Where at the start of the year, many of these products were not available. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible? Isn't that innovative? So we have been told, of course, that we are actually now starting. We are going to go to wave 3, but I'm coming to that just now. Even before we go to wave 3, with the further development of all of these things that we are rolling out, we still need to get a better understanding of what we have. So let me get back to sharing the screen here. Okay, again, this is Mr. Larry Pereira down in the lower right-hand corner, along with a team of us from Trinidad and Tobago, who we collaborate together to bring these sessions to you. And of course, we are covering tonight tips and tricks, season 2000. Sorry, this is supposed to be 2020. My apologies. It's supposed to be correct that. And this is episode 1. And when we come across to Carrot Bars and we go through that presentation and we hear about everything that Carrot Bars has been doing, and we say, yes, it's important, let me sign up for Carrot Bars. So, we go to register, which I would expound again before, as stated before last year. We have our system that we refer to as the IP3 Red, invitation, presentation, 3-way conversation. Most persons would have gone through that process and then go to register an account. And then after they register, they get some more education, and then they start their duplication to distribute the information to others as well. So many persons actually jump to do their registration and stick on one site. This is, they would go to carrotbars.com or carrotgold.sg, and they would purchase a package, and boom, and that's it. They leave it right there. But there are a couple other sites in the ecosystem. You would have seen the introduction video talk about an ecosystem with various other products and services that Carrot Bars offers. Now, several of these sites are actually separate domains, and these separate domains would require separate registration. And some of them we don't always do. So we would need to ensure that, of course, we would have a carrotpay.net account registered. CarrotPay allows us to purchase items with gold. We can actually buy cash gold within carrotbars.com and load up the cash gold we purchase into a CarrotPay wallet, and then we can pay for things with CarrotPay, whether it's in our account or whether they are in a team member's account as well. We can pay for items with CarrotPay, cash gold. So it's important to have that loaded up. A companion to carrotpay.net on the website is the CarrotPay app on your phone. You can download the CarrotPay app whether you have Android or Apple iPhone. You would go to the Play Store or Apple Store, as the case may be, and download the CaratPay app. When you come in, you would be asked to log in, but you would actually need to register on the app as well before you can use the application. Then, of course, we have caratbit.net. When we purchased over the past year, we would have purchased the coins. This is cryptocurrency coins, whether KBC or KCB. And these coins would need to be sent to a crypto wallet. Our wallets are stored in the CaratBit exchange, which we access. It's actually caratbit.com, my mistake here. When you go to caratbit.com, the coins will be transferred across. But we need to ensure that our accounts are registered in caratbit.com and that they are linked, of course, to caratbars.com. We have done several videos on this. I think most persons on the call would know about this, and this is one of the things that we have to ensure that everyone has completed by the 14th, right? So that we can get the coins, and then we have the option to exchange those coins for either KBC coins at the rate of 2.54 KBCs for each KCB, or we can exchange them for IPO vouchers, which will have the nominal value of what you're exchanging, that will be used for shares in an upcoming announcement, which we'll speak about a little later in this webcast, right? Of course, those of us who have businesses can register for a K merchant, register for the K merchant point of sale system, and then, of course, once we get commissions, we can order CaratBars MasterCard, or persons may opt to purchase their CaratBars MasterCard from upfront. Once they get their MasterCard, they would need to log into Prepaid Financial Services, or PFS. So these are the list of the various systems that we need to log in to have separate registrations for. One of the main exceptions in terms of the amount of things we have to load up is actually caratpay.net. CaratPay has been out since 2016 and has a little bit of a tighter integration with CaratBars. When you're registering with CaratPay, you start from within CaratBars, and the system will actually transfer your KYC information over to caratpay.net in terms of your name, your telephone number, or stuff like that. That is not the case with these other systems as yet, so you'll have to register on these sites independently. There's some people who still believe that they can just register with CaratBars and they automatically have access to all of the other services. This is not so. And wherever possible, of course, when we may have some challenges, people may have a problem with an email address or some other things, and they may need to ask for support. It is recommended that wherever possible, that the following should match in all sites that we are being registered for, right? For ease of support, that is the name, username, email address, telephone number, the date of birth, and of course the pictures that we use for the ID and proof of address for the KYCs. As much as possible, when registering, try to go to all of these sites and get the registrations done at once. The caratbars.com actually has a video in terms of how to do registration even for caratpay.net, and of course we have a website called goldcashflowsystem.com that also gives instructions as to how to do various other registrations. And of course we have other tools online that if you don't like the way one person is explaining it, you have other options that you can find. So we're not going to reinvent the wheel in this call. One of the things we're going to do now is look at a little education. There are some people, as explained in the intro video, that are still not too familiar with the compensation plan, or not too familiar with the different packages that we currently have. Right now, we currently have 3 or 4 main package statuses, or dual team statuses as we call them. Once one registers with CaratBars, you have an option to earn an additional income. Okay, now this is optional, of course. Not everyone who registers with CaratBars is interested in building a business or building an extra stream of income. Some persons are just looking for a place to buy gold or buy crypto, and that's fine. But of course, in today's economy, it's always important to have a plan B. many people are looking for extra income. They have to work additional hours, and hours are still the same amount. We still have 24 hours in a day. We can't make more hours. So we have declining hours the more we spend time trying to get additional income in other sources. However, we can have a system in place through Karatbars just simply by purchasing a business package, and we can actually earn from helping others. One of the key things, I'm just going to focus on 2 or 3 of the key streams. We have about 7 or 8 streams of income that we get with Karatbars. The first one is direct commission. Once you obtain a package from Karatbars, you can get up to 10% direct commission. That is for the very first level. If you purchase a package and you introduce someone else and they purchase a package, you get 10% of whatever they purchase. The second level, that is, you talk to them, you talk to John, and John likes it so much, he goes and he tells Sally. Sally likes it. Sally purchases a package. John gets 10%, you will get 3%. And Sally loves it so much, she runs and tells her cousin, Carrie Ann. And Carrie Ann likes it, she purchases it, and of course, Sally gets 10%, Harry gets 3%, you get 2%, and you get the picture. Up to 3 levels down, we get commissions. That is direct commissions. This is straight or what we on your direct organization, who you sponsor someone else and sponsor someone else. Okay. Now we can also get a dual team. The dual team is not to be confused with direct commission. Direct commission are for persons who are directly sponsored by you and persons who they sponsor and so on. Everyone in there is linked to you in some way. For the dual team, this is not the case. With the dual team, your entire organization is divided into 2 teams. So in addition to the direct commission package, you get a dual team bonus depending on your package status, right? And so the dual team bonus is one stream of income and the direct commission is another. It is possible for you to be paid twice from the same transaction. How the dual team bonus works is that, as stated, your organization is divided into 2 teams, and in each team, you register 2 persons and you register a 3rd person. It means that since you have 2 teams, the 3rd person will have to fall under one of the first 2 persons you registered, right? So once there's economic activity in the system, units are generated. This is basically sales volume that is measured in units, right? And all purchases generate some form of unit information or unit transaction. Like a gram of gold will generate 1 unit. Actually, a 0.1 gram of gold, which is a cash gold, will generate 0.02 units. A bronze package, 5 units, and so on. Let's look at a little bit more about what happens. When you earn 25 units on one team and 50 units on the other team, you get a payout. And the payout is dependent on the type of dual team status that you have. All right. So you purchase a bronze package. That means every time other people make purchases on one team, let's say somebody purchases a silver. When you purchase packages, the units earned will be 5 for a bronze, 20 for a silver, 50 for a gold, and 100 for a VIP. So let's say on one side, somebody purchases a VIP. So let's call that team B. And so you have 100 units on one team, and you have nothing on the other side for that week. As the week progresses, somebody decides to purchase a silver package. So that is still 2,100. Then somebody purchases a bronze package. So you immediately get a payout cycle because 20 plus 5 is 25. So you have 25 on one side and 50 will be deducted from the 100 on the other side. And you will actually get 40 euros that goes into pending dual payout, all right? If you had a silver, it would be 50. If you had a VIP, it will be 80 for the very same transaction of 125 in your team. As the week progresses, somebody else may purchase a VIP in which case you would have had 50 remaining, so you will now have 150. Somebody else purchases a bronze and silver, you get another payout, and so on. You can get 2 payouts within a week, you can get 3, you can get 4. In fact, you can get up to a maximum of 180,000 dual team payouts within the same week. Okay, so this is one of the things that has really been beneficial to many people in Karatbars, right? And as of today, we have a number of different ways to get the bronze, silver, and gold statuses. In addition to the standard business packages we spoke about before, we currently have what we call profit packages. We have phones, we have laptops, all of these different things which we spoke about before. One of the things that I wanted to point out is that it is possible to get a bronze, silver, gold, or VIP status at a better price, if I want to call it that, than what you would get in the standard business package. Okay. In fact, let's take a quick look. I'm going to take a quick look at the bronze, for example. You can get a bronze status from any one of 3 packages. That would be from you have the profit package 150, profit package 350, and the bronze business package. What's the difference between them? Actually, you'll find that the bronze business package, you get a 0.1 gram of cash gold. That generates 5 units. The cost of that is 178 euro. However, the profit package 150, you get 0.2 grams of cash gold, twice as much as with the bronze business package. You also generate 5 units, and the cost is a little bit less. It's 150 euros. Now, note that we can purchase the profit packages with Karat Pay, whereas with the bronze business packages, you can purchase that with the credit card, with Bitcoin, with wire transfer, but you cannot purchase that with cash gold, right? So when you purchase items with cash gold, remember as stated, all purchases generate unit transactions. You can generate more units to the team when you purchase cash gold to make the same purchase. So you basically get 150 euros worth of transactions twice when making a purchase for a profit package, right? If somebody wanted to get to a VIP status and you're looking at the VIP business package, with the VIP business package, you get 0.1 gram of cash gold and you get 3 grams of classic gold. You get 100 units generated and you get VIP status, and the cost is about 35.89 euros. Now, of course, one of the things within Karatbars, it is possible for you to get a 100 euro discount card to get 100 euros off of this, but still 35.89. Right now, we actually have some specials where persons can get VIP status by purchasing a product. If you can get the Impulse K1 package number 3, for example, K1 Impulse phone, 2,500 euros, and you get VIP status. Folks, that's about $1,000 less that you can get for a VIP. And that's how it is right now. With a laptop, it's just just 100 euros more. You can get a laptop for 2,600 euros, and you get VIP status. That's incredible. One of the things I did just before this session is, of course, I decided to sort these packages based on price. And the result here looks very, very interesting. That if you know your system, this is one of the tips that I would wanted to mention, is that when seeking to purchase product, one of the things you could do instead of rushing to purchase a package is to step back and do an analysis of what you are getting and what are the options available to you to get the same thing. If the objective that you have is to get a laptop, fine, you can go ahead and get a laptop. If the objective is to get a VIP package, well, you have the different options. Look to see what are the different incentives that are coming out or that are currently there that will give you VIP status. And then you can choose the one with the most value. Don't just go simply with these are the listing of the different packages for VIP, bronze, silver, and gold. Look to see what else can give you the same thing. In fact, you can look at the gold. If you look at gold, you will find that you can get a gold business package for 1776.23. However, the profit package, 1700, get it for about 76 euros less. Get the same gold package, the same units generated and everything, and you get 4.3 grams of cash gold. And in fact, even looking at the gold contents, with the VIP business package, you get 3 grams of classic gold and 0.1 gram of cash gold, whereas with the profit package 3000, you get 8.7 grams of cash gold. With the gold package, business package, you get 2 grams of classic gold and 0.1 gram of cash gold. Whereas with the profit package 1700, you get 4.3 grams. This is more than twice as much in terms of the quantity of gold, 4.3 grams of cash gold for the same amount of units generated and for less. All right. So that's just a quick analysis that I wanted to show you. These are the packages that are available between now. Some persons have been asking questions if no packages are available anymore since we had stopped the KCBs. The KCB ICO was over on the 15th of December, and there were some packages that were still giving away KCBs, but that officially stopped on the day after Boxing Day. However, there is still value right now if one really needed to obtain a package, because business is business and we want to generate income. If you want to, if somebody wants to join in the business and they don't want to wait until next week or week after, they want to start now, that's fine. These are the options that are available to them, and they can start their business and start to generate and earn based on the dual team and the direct commissions as we spoke about before, right? So Michael, what do you mean by if you don't want to wait? Wait for what? Why don't we just start right now? Well, again, based on what it is you want to do, we can actually look to see what's happening next week. We are expecting to get some changes next week. Some really interesting stuff is coming out next week, right? One of them would be, of course, new products. The products we heard about so far, the phone, the CEM, the laptop, these are a taste of things to come, we kept being told, and we're going to find out a little bit more about what these new products are, right? We're also going to be getting some new packages. Whether the same packages we have will remain there, or if there will be packages in addition to these, I don't know. But the reason I showed you the table before is even if they're new packages, each of them will come with some form of status, and you need to be aware or assess what comes with each of the packages so you can make the best decision for you. We're going to have some new ways of earning commission. This is going to be very interesting. So we spoke about 2 so far, the dual team and the direct commission. Let's see what else is in place. We're also going to get some new ways to increase residual or increase the income that we currently have, right? So this would be interesting. Let's see what else is coming. We're going to get the plan for the bank launch. We heard about this bank that's going to be launched. We were told that we're going to get some more information about it, and this is what we're going to hear about. And then, of course, we're going to get some information about the IPO. The very thing that we're speaking about, doing the swapping of KCB coins to get IPO vouchers. People have been asking for some more information about the IPO. Well, the IPO didn't really start yet. What we have are vouchers, if you decide to do that swap, that you can then use to participate in the IPO. And we'll get some more information about that. So, of course, we're going to have a lot of information that will be revealed during the next week on this, on these things, on what we are referring to as wave 3. Everything may not come on one day, but it will be released during that week. Some may come on one day, some may come on another day, but definitely during that week. And of course, next week during our tips and tricks, we will be actually taking some time to review and do some of the same assessment as I spoke about on what these new packages, new products and income information is about, right? And a quick tip as well. Let me just go a quick look at the website. When the time comes, if you want to get information on what new products are available, you can simply go to product purchase and go to recently added, and you will get a chance to see the most recent things that have been listed. Of course, the last things we saw listed has the Christmas card, which I'm sure some of you would have been given to others, right? And we have at the times when the different new information, anytime there's something new, you can basically come to recently added and see what the new products are, all right? So those are just some of the tips I just wanted to cover on today, the 8th of January. And I hope you learned something new. If basically on the compensation plan, if you didn't know. And I hope I whet your appetite for what's coming next week. Of course, for you to know what's coming next week, you need to be plugged in. Right? There's some people who have not been plugged in and they're not aware of many of these things that are happening. For us to be successful in a business, we need to know what's happening in the business. So at that will basically cover my my highlight for this evening. And I hand it over back to you, Larry. I don't know if anyone will have any questions.